go, D.
This is David Johnson, the former All-Pro. He'll have a first down past the 40 and all the way down to the 41-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. Nice pass that time by the #1 pick, Kyler Murray. Also drafted 9th in the Major League Baseball draft. He's the only person ever to be taken top 10 in both sports. Go back to his Allen High School days in Texas. He was 42-0 as a starting quarterback. Freshman year, he was at Texas A&M, then the transfer to Oklahoma, sat behind Baker Mayfield. Then his opportunity came last year. Boy, did he make the most of it. Won the Heisman Trophy and led the Sooners to the college football playoff. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Murray. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point. His first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off. But he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid. The reason that they drafted him. And
he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, his 4th touchdown on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Second down, Murray sets to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 44-yard line. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, you're just hoping that they make good decisions because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that. He got away with it there and in a big way.
It'll be an Arizona first down on a gain of 17. The first down carry here for Johnson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Johnson. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
typically we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Murray going to throw. Looking for his tight end Clay, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick on Wassor. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. His tight end Clay, the intended receiver. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. It means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. They go to the former Saint, Mark Ingram. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Baltimore was the most run-heavy team in the league last year after Lamar Jackson took over as a starter. And you think about Mark Ingram, he goes from a situation where he was sharing time with Kamara in New Orleans. Now he figures to be the top guy in the Baltimore backfield, although I guess you could say he's kind of splitting time with his quarterback, Lamar Jackson. But a great veteran presence Mark Ingram is behind Jackson. Ingram now in his 9th NFL season. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down. Now Jackson on first down. Got a man, it's Brown. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his. Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, and that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down.
We're talking about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal? That's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. Tucker named the league's all-pro kicker for the 3rd time in 2018.
Go ahead and admit it. The only time that you get excited about Justin Tucker kicking is when he actually misses.
It's
and excited is not the right word. Surprise is more what we're talking about. 90.1% coming into 2019. He's incredible.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Switch.
I ain't that much of
Johnson
a
running right. 7 yards there and a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
My other league.
Fake handoff to Johnson. Now here's Murray.
Right.
That's going to be caught by Kirk. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
I did 2 dumbass.
Give him 16 yards there,
he
and it's a
belong
Cardinals
way away.
first down as well. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Johnson. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Yeah.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Yeah.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. As they are now on the board here in the first half.
He blissed everybody.
Good on the extra point. And that'll cut
All
it to
3 of them
10-7.
I threw it to the fastest one.
So just a 3-point game now as
You must
they
think I'm
send this
ass.
one away.
I threw them 2 picks early. After I drove all the way down the field on the first possession, threw one. And then fucking what's the name?
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they split the uprights last time for free. They got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for the field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Dancing to his left. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Mark Ingram there. But now it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Jackson. This one complete to Ingram. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the 1st at the 32. 7 yards on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. Back deep, Patrick Peterson. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10.
That's a rookie thing.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or they want to take the big strike and go after it right now.
Yeah, a big run there, 29 yards and a 1st. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll run it with Johnson. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I'll give you a wide receiver. Oh, you got hello little wide now.
On 2nd and 11 now. Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame. Well, this winds up with empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never...
Oh, he already got Star Trek. That'd be a waste. Gotta find some mine. If the center wasn't so old, I would put on him. 28. It would be waste of a superstar. Give it a. However, running backs don't really need it. You should give it a. Give it to what's his name? Pettis.
On target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that
Dante
effort.
Pettis a dog.
He do? Well, they do, guys.
Well, they gave the 60-yarder a try, didn't make it, and now they're in a tough position defensively. This offense has it in midfield.
Like Emmanuel. Damn,
From midfield now, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Jackson, option right, stepping up. He's going to keep it. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
With 9-3 speed, 94.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
They let him have it automatically. Jesus. Normally for rookies, they keep it hidden.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. This is caught.
He do the same shit. Fucking drag rap for Hollywood.
Touchdown.
Ain't my league.
Marquise Brown with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. As the Ravens push further out in front. Oh, this is blocked.
And I'm taking this bitch back to the house.
But he is finally run down. Would have been 2 if he made it all the way, but instead, simply a missed extra point.
We have seen some exciting returns
of blocked
extra points. This one doesn't quite get into that level, but there had to be an anxious moment after it was blocked.